How's it going, Dave from Comic Book Investments? Well, today it's Monday, so it's time for our weekly haul. And in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few books that I got in this week and kind of break down whether you should buy them, hold them, or sell them. And I'll explain a little bit why for each book and things like that. So let's jump right into it. First we got is Walking Dead number 27. Now this book, Walking Dead, was super hot like 5-6 years ago. It has drifted away and just kind of went down. And for a while there, for a couple years ago, was kind of stabilizing. And now recently it's been slowly going back up, Walking Dead, because it at its peak, it just kind of dropped maybe like from its peak, probably like 50%. And then it dropped for a few years as, you know, the demand was waning because of the TV show either ending, not being very good. I'm not really sure what's going on in the TV show now. I think they're still doing it, but I know the main guy is gone because he left in the comics, and Robert Kirkman actually ended the comic series as well. So that kind of put a wrench in things as well for the demand. But it's been slowly, I've noticed, slowly making a comeback. It's been going up recently. I don't know if that's just because the overall market's going up or if it's just Walking Dead in general. But for me, it's a buy with or a hold to kind of see what's going on. All right. Next, we got Fantastic Four 74. Now, this is not just about this book in particular, but it's about old Silver Surfer appearances. This one, number 74, but just like, 72, 50, 49, 48, and what other 55, and all the other ones that I'm missing in between. Those are all just going up like crazy. It's astonishing how every time I kind of look it up, it's just like, whoa, wow. So to me, this is a definite buy. He's going to be in the MCU. Silver Surfer is. When? I don't know. But right now, the hype is getting pretty strong for him. For me, it's a buy. Thor 165. This is the first full appearance of, him, which is actually Adam Warlock. He's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's already been shown in, was it Guardians 2? I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. I think at the end it showed the little cocoon of him. And yeah, so for me, this is definitely a buy. It's just been slowly going up. I don't see any signs of it going down or anything. All the Warlock stuff is going up, like Marvel Premiere number 1 and, whatever else. So for me, it's a buy. Hulk 180. First cameo appearance of Wolverine. He appears in the very last page with Wolverine coming in the MCU at some point. Wolverine is just a massive character for Disney. So there's going to, for me, it's a definite buy. If you see my edit videos, I'm holding these back because I think it's going to keep on going up. I've compared it to other hot books. I've looked at the graphs and stuff. Other really hot books like Ultimate Fallout 4, I see kind of like stabilizing / going down a little bit, depending on the grade. But this, it's still going just straight up. So for me, it's a definite buy. Marvel Special Edition 15. I have a ridiculous amount of copies of these. I was buying them and kind of holding them back. I think I held a little too long because I believe it's a sale for me. And I will explain why in my market analysis later this week on Wednesday. So watch that if you want to know more. All right, Marvel Premiere 10. This is the first appearance of Shuma, I think is how you say his name. He appeared in, was that Marvel vs. Capcom 3? He basically looks like a squid and is a big eyeball kind of thing. He has tentacles, big eyeball. He's supposed to be in Doctor Strange 2. This is his first real appearance, he was mentioned in Journey of Mystery #1, Volume 2. And then I think his voice was in Marvel Premiere 9. I don't really remember. But anyways, he's supposed to come into the MCU. I don't think he's going to be a mainstay character. The thing was, like in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the video game, he was in, I believe that was the video game. He was in it. And the reason why sometimes certain video games suck, right? Or maybe you're like, why is this character the main character? Like the Avengers video game that came out like a year ago or so, and it just sucked. And you're like, why am I playing is Miss Marvel, but like the third Miss Marvel? Is because they don't use video games to make good games. Their primary goal is marketing. So they'll throw in some characters you might like, but their main goal is to get you to like these other characters. So when the movie comes out, it does huge amounts of money. So he was in it years ago, and I think he was always supposed to be in the MCU, but they didn't know when. Like Rocket Raccoon was also in it. A bunch of things. You're like, why are these people in it? Like you never heard of them. It's because they're trying to promote these characters, so you play them, and then when they come on a movie, you go see the movie, you buy the merchandise, all that kind of. So it's all marketing. That's all it is these days. So, but he's supposed to be in the MCU. I really know nothing about him, to be honest, other than he was in that video game, and I played it as him. Or was it Marvel vs. Capcom 2, maybe? I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember. He's in one of those. But that's the only thing I really know about him. He's going to be in the MCU. It's a definite buy for me right now because it's been going up just a ton. Doctor Strange 2 is probably going to come out soonish, as in like a year or two. So it's not that far you have to wait. It's not like some movies coming out like 5 years from now. Next up, we got Avengers 47. This is the first appearance of Black Knight. There's multiple Black Knights. There's one from the 50s that was on Atlas. Then there was one who was in Tales of Suspense 52? No. Tales of Astonish 52. I don't know. One of those. There's a Black Knight. That's not him. This is a guy named Dane something. But anyways, there's a lot of speculation that he's supposed to appear in something. So it's really interesting. So I had this book. I had a lot of these books, 47 and 48. Those are the two keys with the Black Knight. He becomes like a good guy or something for a short bit. But I had a bunch of those books, and they were selling, and getting great numbers. And then the hype went away. The rumors went away. Something happened, and it just sat. And then I had and what happens is when the hype goes away, I still have a bunch of them, and I'm sending a bunch to CGC, right? So it's like, let's just say if I get one in a given month, it sells within a few weeks, right? Well, what happens if I get 4 in? Well, let's say half of them, like 2 of them sell within a couple weeks, and the other 2 sell like a month or so later. Well, what happens if I just keep buying them, but then it's not 2 or 3 a month that are selling? What if it's only 1 selling? Now all of a sudden I go from like 4, then I might have 7, then I might have 10 or something like that. And that's what happened in this book. I just kept on getting a bunch of them. I was like, whoa, these aren't moving. Because for me to get them, to buy them, it's still hot. But then I have to send it to CGC. That takes months and months to get back. So by the time I get all these books back that I bought when it was hot, it's cooled off. And now I have just a bunch. And I literally just have to drop the price to sell it before it just crashes. And now it's back. It's back bigger than ever. It's crazy. Like, I never thought. I just had so many of them I could not sell at all. Just tons. I had at one point, I had 4 in a 7.0. 4. And I looked on eBay, and there were just tons of them. And I was like, oh my gosh, this thing's never going to move. But then all of a sudden, so I stopped buying completely. I ended up slowly, I think, got rid of most of them. And now it's back. And it's just crazy to me. So it's a buy for me. Captain America 354. I've mentioned this before. Any John Walker stuff, I would try to get rid of now. So it's a sell for me, just because I don't know what they're going to do with the character in the future. I mean, I hope he appears in Captain America 4. But again, that movie's not, they have to make it and all that kind of stuff. That's like years and years. So to me, while it still has demand, I would get rid of your copies. I'm personally not really buying any John Walker or anything. I love the character, but unless I can get a super good deal, by the time I send this to CGC and get it back, it's going to be like 5 months from now. So it's just kind of like, ugh, right? By then, the demand's mostly going to be gone. And yeah, I'm going to get like kind of screwed. So unless you can get a super good deal off of it, or you can buy one that's already cased and you can get a good deal and maybe, flip it, I would sell it. I wouldn't buy these. I think the risk is not there. There's other books you can put your money into that are better. So for me, it's a sell. Well, I hope you like this video. If you do, please think about subscribing. That would really help this channel. If you are subscribed, thank you. I know a lot of people like this format of buy and sell, just kind of picking my brain. So yeah, leave a comment below of if you have any of these copies, maybe something you'd like to see later in a buy sell. Also remember to check out my market analysis on Special Marvel Edition 15, First Shang-Chi. Like I said, it's a sell, but I'll go into more depth why and where it's gone and where it's been and stuff like that. As always, link to my website below, collectorscomics.com. If you ever want to buy anything, please use that. Saves me money and it'll save you money as well. And also a link to my music. And all right, have a good day. Thanks.